Nope, that's the wrong video. We're live on YouTube though. I can't remember if I guess we usually do like an intro for pop-up episodes.
We have like a song. This is a pop, 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 pop. My gosh, man, I was at a bar last night and they were playing the Billboard Music Awards, and that BTS group. Oh my gosh.
The Korean group.
Yeah, people were like fainting over these people. I was like, what is happening here?
It's nuts, man. K-pop is madness right now. It's so popular.
It's
weird too because my sister's been into K-pop since before it was cool. She's a K-pop hipster. She got into it like, oh my god, like almost a decade ago now. You know, when you go to like, they'd have like K-pop like festivals and stuff where they'd have the groups come and they would be like, you know, pretty low key and not too many people were into it. And now like tickets sell out in 5 seconds and like they sell out like arenas. I think they played like some group called Blackpink played at Coachella. And so like, they become completely mainstream now and insanely popular. So it's just weird to see.
Yeah, they were on.
This is what the pop-up episode is about this week, by the way.
Yeah.
K-pop.
They were on Saturday Night Live too.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's very weird.
And then it was weird because like the song they did, which I didn't see if they sang at the billboards, but I saw Saturday Night Live and it was not English. I'm guessing it was Korean. And so they got up to present, or no, they won an award when I was at the bar. They won an award, and I was like, are they gonna know how to speak English? And then the guy spoke, and he sounded like a sounded like a Southern California like bro surfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god.
I mean, I wonder because like
crazy.
A lot of these groups it's not just Koreans. Like a lot of them have like Thai or Chinese singers too, but I think some of them have Americans. I think probably. I mean, it's smart on their part to have like a native English speaker too, because it's becoming so popular in English-speaking countries.
Yeah.
So they probably do have some Southern California bro in the group just to be the one who can speak English.
Right. And it's all guys, right? It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've all had like massive amounts of plastic surgery though. Plastic surgery is insanely huge in South Korea.
Okay. It makes sense because they were pretty androgynous, and I was
they all kind of look like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay.
Like post-surgery Michael Jackson, not like Thriller Michael Jackson.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So that's our pop-up episode for the day.
So thanks for tuning in. Oh, I should share my screen for the actual content here. Although realistically, people should just listen to us talk about K-pop.
Right.
There we go. There's the infinite regress. Let me stop sharing for a second so I can close all these code windows. People shouldn't see behind the curtain. I think that one's fine. Fine. Okay, it should be good. So this is like a companion episode to the 5-hour madness that we did last time.
Yeah, but this one's should be a lot shorter if everything goes as planned. We'll take a pause when it's setting up the CloudFront distribution.
We'll put some BTS on.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and get like a copyright strike from YouTube. This video would get pulled immediately.
That's right.
So should I just pull the script up? Go through it?
Yeah. Just bring up the GitHub repo.
And just roll through it.
Yeah, literally, it should be.
I'll just go ahead and I'll run everything.
Yeah. So, you don't have to do the prerequisites because we did that last time. Those are all the same. The start where it just says project, and just copy and paste that and replace the project name variable with whatever we want to call this.
Should
BTS.
Should create a BTS project.
Although that name's probably taken on name is probably taken as an account on AWS.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Let me just paste the repo in here.
Oh wait, no, I think you grabbed the wrong one. It's the serverless React template. AWS serverless React template. That first one.
Okay.
That's the one. That's the one.
That'll do it.
Who voiced that character? And did he win an Oscar for it?
I was just gonna say the single greatest voice actor in the history of the world.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it'll do it. God, what an amazing scene! What an amazing movie!
I just want to see the Goblin King have a conversation with Bane. The two called a voice off.
Power over me. Speak of the devil. God, I gotta watch that movie again too. I haven't seen that in forever.
That was like Tom Mendelsohn's like coming out movie.
Yeah, exactly. He was great in that.
Oh gosh, yes. But he had an off-screen death, so he kind of got screwed. He had an off-screen death.
Yeah. Although I guess that kind of lets your imagination run wild about what Bane actually did to him.
That's true.
So we'll start here with project.
Yep, that's right. Yep. And the last, if you look at the last bit of that, it says project name. You just got to change that to our project name, our sample project name or whatever.
So should this be run from the serverless directory, I guess?
Wherever you want the project to go is where you should run it from.
Okay, so we'll put it here. We'll change it to
BTS syndrome.
BTS. STS.
There we go.
BT syndrome is good too. BT.
That's good.
Right.
So that's just set up the whole project. Hopefully. And go back to it real quick because it should actually be telling you where you are in the process. Yeah, it is actually telling you where you are. So yeah, so now the project is set up.
Oops,
so you can
create a new project in Sentry.
Yep.
React.
Yep. And then change the name of it
to BTS syndrome. And then there's the URL.
Just copy that URL where it says DSN.
This guy.
Yep. And then yarn, I think it's, no, you can do it right from that. Oh yeah, you gotta do it, go into the new project. That's right. That's right. BT syndrome.
That should show. Well, nothing happens.
Yep. And then you should probably open this file in the new project because it'll have more stuff. It'll have stuff set for you, so you don't have to keep replacing project name and stuff like that. You can still run it from here, but like it'll actually have project name filled in.
So open up the actual README.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Here we go.
Just thinking about it. What in the? There's something that's taking up like a massive. OBS.
OBS. That's such BS.
Oh, BS. There we go.
I think you can hit Command J to open the terminal from there, so you can keep it on one screen if you want to.
Sure. So we've got
right there, set up an environment.
Actually, it looks like we have it here.
Yeah, you'll just have to change the.
Just change Cody to Dairy.
Yep. And then it's not Qualys. It'll be some other organization. Like you could call this organization BTS if you wanted to. It's whatever the client name or the organization's called. It's basically it's basically like a grouping for all of the environments. Yep.
Gotcha. So go ahead and run that.
Should work. Perfect. Permission denied.
I wonder
what are the settings on that, what are the permissions on that file? Setup.sh. Check the permissions on that setup.sh
in here?
file. It's in
scripts
environment setup. Does it not? Chmod plus X that thing. It may not have gotten the. There we go.
Yep. Nope.
Input.
Can't open file. Git config. Do we have to? We have to get init.
Nope.
Because there is no Git directory.
I bet it created it somewhere it shouldn't have. Look in the scripts directory. No, that's I bet it created the Git directory where it shouldn't have. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna try to track this down. Where does it do that? Okay, so after the project is installed, after the project is cloned, it runs project setup, which is what? Project setup, which is just scripts.
It does cd in the project root and get init. Oh, but it looks like it tries to. Does it try to remove Git before it's been initialized? And set up project setup.sh?
Yeah, so that's what should have happened. It should have removed the Git directory.
Did that exist before it tried to remove it?
No. Well, yeah, it should, because you're doing a Git clone to get the. But why? It definitely Git initted, because it went to the next line. I wonder, did it Git init like in the project directory, not the project global directory, but the one that script is actually in? No, there's no. Oh, it wouldn't show up in there anyway.
Yeah. What was it?
Like, I'm just wondering if I have that project root set correctly on line 13 of that file. let me. I'm gonna run the same thing over here. Let's see if I can track this down. Oh. Okay, let's see if this. I ran the same over here. I'm gonna see if I can find that Git directory. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, it even says, go back to your output. It says initialized empty Git repository, right? In your output. I'm so confused.
No.
I thought for sure I saw this after you ran the curl command from your main prompt.
Oh.
Oh wait, I don't see it. Oh yeah, initialize empty Git repository.
Oh, this.
Yeah. So that's saying that it created a.
Did it work on your end?
Well, I just ran it and that's what I got. But let me and project setup. It ran project setup. Let me see. It did. It worked just fine over here.
Okay.
Go back to the main prompt. Yeah, that's where I am. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because you ran the next command, which was hold on. Come on. You ran the next command, which was yarn environment setup test. All right, so let me do that. Package. Environment setup. Script environment setup. Okay, so let's see what happens when I run that.
Do you want to share your screen so you can see what's happening now?
Sure. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing you did. Let me see if I can. How do I take control of this? Oh, here we go. Okay, can you see it? Good.
Yeah. No.
So
no. Yeah.
Okay. So I literally did what you did. Now I'm going to run this environment setup. I'm just going to call it. Cody.
And you do have the Git directory in the root of the project.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
So let me do Cody first stage org name. domain gunnertech.com. Okay, so I got the same thing. Okay, so I bet something happens when it fails. So it's running environment setup.
Oh yeah, what if you is Git still there? The
Yeah,
Git directory.
It is still there.
Okay.
But let me fix those perms for the scripts environment
Mode.
setup. Oops.
Get that X.
Okay, and then let's see. So of course mine's working just fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Try to start over. Try again.
Yeah, start over again, and we'll just see if that Git file appears.
Yeah.
This is working 100%. Oh well. Cannot open file. Oh, see, now I wonder if mine's gone. Oh, I think I'm looking in the wrong play. Now it is gone.
I think that's right though.
No, it shouldn't.
//.
What happens just before that? Configuring environment.
Yeah, that's from bombs.
Okay.
Kind of,
Configuring
except
environment
like
code.
none of the other stuff happened.
So it's done adding. Okay. So then it happens in config.
Like I think I got a lot of weird errors, like must specify username when calling with non-user credentials. You didn't get any of these errors.
Copy. Where is it removing the? I don't understand. Where is it removing the actual? Because it's just running add environment, which is just running add.
In setup.sh, project setup.sh.
Right. Wait, no, project didn't, because I ran project setup.sh and I still had a Git repository. Oh, it's right here. In environment, it's right there. Why am I removing that? Oh. See that line, configuring Git for stage? I think that needs to be before adding environment. Let me see what that does.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Configuring Git for stage is called setup. No. That just sets it up. I don't know why I would remove that. Perm. Well, let's see. Remove RF Git. I don't know why I would freaking do that. There is one part of the Git you have to set up, and I don't see it in here.
But isn't that going to bomb regardless? Because when like line 29 of configure sh, you're referencing git config before you reinitialize git.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I if I'm gonna remove, gosh dang it, this is what happens when I do things really late at night.
So like configuring git for stage has to be above configuring environment.
No, I don't need. I need to not be removing this Git repository. I think.
Yeah.
But also I don't see where I'm adding the credentials.
So it's going to be another 5-hour episode.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like I remove something and then I didn't put it back in like an idiot. This is why we run it from scratch though, because it was working just fine. Because I need to write to I need to remove the git init, the git directory, but then I need to recreate it with stuff in there. Which is basically just adding that new. It's here. Yeah, let's see if you guys still have my screen here. Oh, it switched over there. It's supposed to look like this, which let me clean this up a little bit. So, like this is the, and I thought for sure I did this, but again, this is the perils of doing things late at night. We have, that's fine, and then we have, it would be like Cody.
Does the push URL on line 14 need to say Cody 2?
On line 14. Yeah. That's what it should. That file, it should add this part to it. The setup.sh should actually
just append that for each stage, right?
Right, that's exactly right. So for what I need to do is add this to the Git setup, where it like basically, let me see, it would echo this. Look like this. No. Hold on a second, I gotta look it up.
Double arrow and then .git config.
Wait, you were cutting out there.
What does that append?
Okay, here's what it is. That's right. Actually, I need to grab. Wait, echo. Sorry, echo end of message.
I think you're right before. Just make that single quotes instead of the end of message thing, and then I think it's double arrow, not single arrow.
What's that?
I think it's double arrow, not single arrow.
Double arrow will prepend that I want to actually just overwrite anything that's there to this.
Oh, you're trying to overwrite it.
You're
okay.
right. You're right. We do want to append it. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. But if I put the double quotes, then I'll have to escape all this crap. So what we want here is
that's what I meant. Just single quotes. I think you'd be fine.
But then I think then you'll have the variable problem if you do.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yep, you're right.
So if you do like this, then you do. Oh wait, it's like this project name because this gets replaced during, and then stage. it'll be like that, I think. So let me, and then it would have to run again, like you said, before everything else.
You don't need a slash before the git config there?
Right there. I believe so.
Yeah, I think you do.
Okay. Okay, so then if we now, shoot, I should have made this. Okay, let me make this change to the freaking template. 1 second. Just git. Set up, and then environment.setup. Just move that around in environment.setup. Okay, so I just pushed the template up. So let me let me close this and then try.
Does that end of message thing actually work for you?
I don't know.
I can't get that to work from Bash at all. That's like it's like a Rails thing or something.
Echo end of message.
That'll just echo end of message.
You
could always just change those 6 quotes to single quotes.
Oh, wait. It's like this. You got to put this in front. Right. You got to put this. There we go.
What'd you change it to?
It was when I copied and pasted, I totally forgot. Let me share screen. Come on. You got to add the 2 tick marks in front of it to let it know that this is a multi-line string.
There you go. Okay. That's good now.
So then if I'm just going to run the same command again.
So I should pull down like the update? That's all updated?
Yeah, exactly. And then just pull down the update and then run it again with a different name.
Or actually, I'm not even pulling anything down. I'm just like recurling all that stuff. Right?
Right. That's all you have to do is, yeah, exactly. Run that curl command again.
With a different name.
Yeah, with a different name. So, yep, exactly. I should probably share. Are you sharing your screen or you? No, you're not.
You're sharing yours now.
Okay, let me. Yeah. So I created GT test 2. So then I'm just going to run page Cody org name Gunner domain gunnertech.com. Perfect. We still have that permission denied. That's so weird. I don't.
Which script do we need? Chamodex?
Environment setup.sh. It's so weird. Even though I changed that on the. Oh wait, did I not? I did not change that on the template. Let me change that right now. Now it's committed. There we go. All right.
Do I need to give it a different organization name on the second one?
No, you shouldn't have to. Oh, we got further, but it still says. Actually, no, we didn't get any further.
Yeah, wait, go to like your adding environment step.
In which file?
Just in the terminal. No, just the output.
Oh,
Yeah, because like none of that stuff is happening for me. Creating policy, creating group.
Hmm.
Like the adding environment bombs. And it bombs with this error, validation error, and must specify username when calling with non-user credentials.
All right, do you have your profiles messed up again? Like, did you change back the defaults and all that stuff?
I wonder.
But just don't take that off screen so no one sees it. So you don't have to.
Yep.
But why is this? What is? This is what I don't understand. Yes, I remove it there, but then I add it back. Ah. Uh-huh. No, I'm not there. Oh. There we go. Got it.
What is the top social artist Billboard Music Award?
I have no idea. Like the number one, like they give the best artist or whatever.
I think they're just the most sociable. BTS won.
I think they probably won like a ton of stuff last night.
One of 2 fan voted categories. Justin Bieber is the most awarded and nominated artist in this category. He won 6 consecutive times, and then BTS has won the last 3.
Wow.
Bieber's not even nominated.
He's not,
2019.
he retired.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he retired.
I'm
I
not a
saw he retired or
believer.
something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
I don't know who any of these people are. Who's Lewis Tomlinson? Is that LaDainian Tomlinson? Is that his stage name? Who are these people? Okay, so that worked now?
I think so. This is
Potentiellement.
This is GT test number 3. Find out. Cody Gunner Tech.com.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Gah! For reading.
So
is that a permissions thing now?
No. Oh, yeah, it's there.
That's the right permissions, it looks like.
Empty? Oh, wait. It says it's empty. That's odd. Scripts get set up. Cody. Something wrong here. Clearly, my echo is not working. Maybe if I do like output equals, can I do this? And then echo output. Line 15. Do I have to? So confused.
Okay. Oh, there.
It's what am I doing wrong? I hate Bash. Oh, okay. Okay. Aha. I knew I was doing something wrong. So we want to Okay, so it actually did work, although we didn't maintain the spaces there. That's going to be a problem. Oh. Maybe this. Let me see. Okay, there we got the indentation, but it says it is not a Huh. Wait a minute. So this should, instead of doing this, just do that. There we go. All right.
There you go.
There we go. Here. Then find GT test 3. Place with. Now we'll go with GT test 4 here.
I'll go with BTS 3.
Should I be sharing or are you sharing? You're sharing. Okay, cool. And
Ready to do this again? Mode X?
I shouldn't have to because I pushed that change to the repo,
Okay.
so I shouldn't have to do that.
BTS.
Okay, I made it past that step.
I got it.
Oh,
huge.
What is this? Initializing project in the crowd. Root stack creation failed. The AWS access key ID needs a subscription for this service. Configuring Amplify for coding and it bombs. Huh. Is Amplify setup?
Did yours bomb on AWS access key ID needs a subscription for the service?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it sure did. And I'm seeing why now. I think it bombs on a init.sh.
Do you want to share so we can follow along?
Yeah, I'll share.
Init.sh?
So yeah, let me share this real quick. So it's bombing here, which is actually in the serverless directory in the scripts under wait, oh no, sorry.
It's right. It's Amplify hosting or Amplify init.
Init. So okay. Profile name. That should work. Use profile true. Profile name. Let me see what we got here. Because we have setup, GT test, and then stage, which that should be one. 2. So project name, stage. Do we have that? Cat. Those credentials. Yeah, we have GT Test 4 Cody developer. It's definitely there.
And 1 is the project name and 2 is the user?
Yeah, we can
For sure.
Certainly break that out just to make sure. We can, let's see, we
Boy,
can
can
say
we. Oh yeah, you got project name environment up there. But yeah.
project name, project name, 1.
I mean, it's definitely what it's sending
November.
over.
Yeah, and then env
In setup.sh.
stage equals $2.
Stag.
There we go. So it should be project name, stage. Oh, I need to do that. That's exactly why I didn't do it.
For 1 and 2?
No. See how I have $2 like that?
That's what I mean. You need the little brackets around that, right?
Yeah, I'm almost positive it needs to be like that.
Yeah.
So, and so this will be, I never know when you need the brackets and when you don't. Like, I have no idea until it's too late. So we have that in there again, then we should be able to just run. This was just, we were just basically, this is why I broke it out like this. So we can just run scripts individually. So we can just basically run scripts.
When it's part of string interpolation, do you need the brackets? And when it's not, you don't?
Again, you got me, man. You
Okay,
got me.
that's my guess.
And then so we'll run Cody.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
By the way, I think I do that somewhere else too.
Yeah, let me just, we can just do like a global search for.
Yeah, it's right.
Hang 1.
Yep, right there too.
Well, no, those should be fine, right?
Sure.
I think those would actually be fine. It might not be fine on 12.
I'm just gonna change them.
Okay.
I
think those ones, and maybe that. Yeah, I have no idea. Might as well change them.
We're gonna pick a GraphQL, and we're just gonna use. We'll just use that name with API. It doesn't matter. Amazon Cognito user pool. Manual configuration. This one. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yes. No. And these are pretty much what you want for your app. So I'm just basically picking the ones that I want for my app, my imaginary app right here. What attributes are required for signing up? I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just going to leave it all like as the default. I don't know why I'm going through all this. Do you want to specify that? No. New. New. Yes. And this one will create a. It will create, like, if you want it to show you how to set it up, it'll create one for you. And then so if you go in here and say yes, you can do this. So I'm just going to change it creates this for you. And then you would change this to allow to whatever you want it to be. Again, I'm just, for sake of this, just going to leave it. And then we're pretty much getting set up here. Pinpoint, again, we can just leave these. Do you want to allow guests? Yes, we do. And then now we're adding the storage. So for like S3, like that, we'll just leave that as it is. Oh no, okay. This is the one thing. This is the one thing we have to provide correctly, which is just com, Gunner Tech, and then
test 4.
Test or GT test 4.
Yeah.
That's the one thing you actually do need to structure specify because you use
is that running is that creating the bucket within the organization?
It's creating a bucket within the account.
Within the account? Okay.
But the thing is that
and buckets have to be unique across
all of AWS.
Exactly.
Right.
I just didn't know if that was creating it in our bucket or in the accounts bucket.
So this is pushing all our resources to the cloud now. Like we're
quick question. Does this bomb on the will it ask you to come up with a different bucket name if that's taken for whatever reason?
I don't know. I don't know. That's
I guess you'd never come if you use that naming convention.
Right.
That would never be an issue, but I guess maybe on the off chance.
So we're manually running this step right now. So again, like I ran this because we hit a snag, but what the main script does is just run through all of this in one big shebang. So
we can do that afterwards. We'll do that on my screen.
Okay, cool. So what I can probably end up doing is after this runs, I'll just comment this part out and run it again, kind of thing. I'll just comment.
Yeah. There you go. That works too.
This part out. So this step, it's like creating all the resources in the cloud. So it does take a little bit because it's setting everything up. And the next step, that's when we're actually going to hit the CloudFront distribution. So that's where we should take a break and drink some coffee and do whatever, because that'll take a few minutes.
Okay, cool. So I guess, do you want me to run it on my end?
Don't run the whole thing yet because I got to commit my changes anyway. So actually,
gotcha.
I'll work on doing that right now. This is hosting configured.
This is what just ran, right?
Yeah. Hosting.sh. Oh. And then okay, that's fine. That's all fine. I think, right? Like we shouldn't have to bracket those. Oh, you can't even see my screen. That's right. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we can.
Like we don't have to bracket the 4 and 5. I don't think, right? I don't think so.
I think the only ones you might have to bracket are the ones on 12, but I could be wrong.
All right. Well, I'll leave that one, and then we copy this. The other one I made changes to, so let me copy this one.
The 2 and 3 on 12, that is.
Over to init.sh, which was amplify init. Okay, and then we push those changes back up. Now those changes are back up to the main templates. What's going on over here? Okay, we're still creating our schema. So this I'm going to leave because we actually already did this. This is the same as I didn't change any of this right here actually. So after we get everything done setting up, we'll do the adding a team member, and that'll be it. Then we can theoretically what should happen is literally you run, if you have all the prerequisites set up, you run this step, right? And then you
Which one did you mean by this step?
this step, the one
Yep.
that's highlighted
Yep.
right now, and then you do the sentry, and then you do this step, and the first person who does it will do it for them. So like Cody, staging, production. But at first, uh, but so yeah, Cody, staging, production, right? And then after that's done, you'll basically do this section, adding a team member. And this is what I was referring to as the base stage. So whatever you determine is the base stage, for us it'll be staging, where people will base all their code off of and merge it. So then after you do those, then all you have to do is adding a team member, and then you're all set up. So it just, obviously we hit snags, but it should be like a 3-step process. All right, so that's all done now.
Do those team members need to be active members of your organization to be able to add them?
They need to do is they need to have an IAM account in the root account.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
So now I should be able to, since I commented stuff out, I should be able to just run the next step. So this is what's going to take. I want to wait till it gets to the deploy step to make sure it doesn't bomb. But this is the thing where it's creating a CloudFront distribution, and so this will take about 20-30 minutes to set up.
I've got our fractal Zoom video set up for the 20-minute.
Perfect. All right, so now you can hit it because it's definitely got past that. Now it's definitely in that place where it's going to take.
Okay, so we're golden.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go remove this. PS4. And you pushed everything?
Yeah, exactly. I did push everything. Yep.
Okay. This will be step 1.
Yeah, then you should be able to run. Yeah, you should be able to like catch up to me basically.
So we'll cd into that directory. And people should probably open the README.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and set up Sentry.
Oh yeah, I skipped that step.
Yeah, that's all right. Whoops.
We're gonna have a massive cleanup effort. We're gonna have to delete a whole bunch of unused Sentry and AWS accounts.
It's gonna be insane all along. Some of our project names were amazing. Okay, so Aaron set for our Sentry URL. And actually I could do it from here. Debug console. Is it T to open now?
Is it T to what?
I was what in the world? Control. Okay, control tilde is how you open the terminal.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's that's done. So now we move on to the yarn environment. Going to be the developer branch, the organization, and the domain. Like
Yep, that's right.
the new organization or the new account in the root account domain.
That's right. Yep.
And then just let her run, right?
Just let her run.
Let that fish run.
Yeah, theoretically, it should just do everything and catch up to mine, where it's creating the CloudFront distribution.
Speaking of letting a fish run, if you ever want to watch a movie that's so bad it's hilarious, there's a movie called Serenity with
You are
Matthew
going to have to do
McConaughey.
this. Keep going.
There's a movie called Serenity with Matthew McConaughey where he's like a fisherman. And it is so bad it's hilarious.
Huh. Never even heard of it.
It just came out like a month or two ago.
You may have to answer those questions that I had to answer about setting up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did yours bomb or is yours still cruising?
Mine's still going.
Okay. It's got Jaimin Hansu in it. And who played Catwoman in the new Batman?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, that's it.
Anne Hathaway.
There Michelle Pfeiffer was better.
No, yeah.
So we're GraphQL. API name's fine, right?
Yep.
Cognito.
Yep.
Manual configuration.
First one. Yep. That's fine.
Allow unauthenticated logins. No third-party authentication providers.
That's fine.
User pool name is fine.
Yep. I always do the email and phone number.
Yep.
Optional. SMS. That's fine.
Email-based user is rate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your verification code. That's fine.
No.
If it's the capital is the default, right?
It makes sense that it would be. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Yep. Just hit enter again. You don't need to change any of that.
Okay.
That's fine. No. No. No.
This is the one you go yes for, yeah.
Yeah, yes, and then you can tweak it to be whatever you want. Yeah, so yeah, I do objects, so you get the full breadth, and then you can just close it or press enter to
that's
continue.
where you could.
Yeah, that's where you change. That's where you add your schema. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Kumar Harsh. 3 stars. Wait, I don't want that trash. How about this? 4 stars. Do you have any of these?
I don't think so. I might though. I have so many darn extensions.
Okay, well, we'll skip that for
now. Yep, just hit enter. That's fine. Yes. Content.
What does this one actually do?
This is for file storage.
Gotcha.
Set up S3. And then that's fine. But then the next one, you're going to have to put in the bucket name, which is, Gunner Tech. Yep. Auth and guest. And you want the auth to have all of them. And then you want the guest to have read. Yeah. And now it should just run again. Now we should really be able to take our break.
Okay, we'll come back in 33 minutes.
Perfect.
Let this roll. I'll see you then.
Sounds good. All right.
All right, command failed. That's not good. That's the very end of serverless setup. Environment. So that's bombed on this one. Bombed at the very end. No configured push destination. So like there's no upstream branch. Oh. Well, there you go. Should be stage. I should be sharing that screen. Sorry, y'all. So the error that we have is that the git push failed at the very end of the serverless setup. And the reason it failed is that this stage should be stage. Which means all these are wrong. So this should be this. That one worked. Should be that. Should be that. Should be that. This. This. This.
Hello.
You. Open up that git setup.sh file.
What's that?
Open up the git setup sh file and scripts.
Git setup.sh. Okay.
Is it profile BTS4?
Oh, it was all lowercase stage instead of.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know about you, but mine bombed on that last git push of the serverless setup scripts.
Right. Gosh dang it.
Mine
didn't bomb because I had mine set.
Okay.
Manually.
So I'm just gonna push real quick.
All right.
What in the world?
That changes her in the repo. Is it? There's a dash. You have dash dairy.
But
that project name's missing for some reason. In front of those dashes, Oh, it's missing over here too. What is there?
Yeah, I don't know what. Like, why does it even have dashed area here?
Oh, it shouldn't be dash. It should just be dairy.
For the URL and push URL?
No, just for the credential, I think. Yeah, just for the credential. No, it shouldn't even have it there. Oh, wait. Wait.
But should this be dairy developer too? Or should that be?
Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure this out. So it's project name dash stage, no space.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be.
This, and this.
Yes.
Okay, so just remove that space and setup. Wait, really? That's right.
That's right. Yep.
Okay. And this should be dairy developer.
It should be BTS dash dairy developer. One word. No, just
like this space should be gone too.
Right. Yep.
Okay. And we'll give that a try.
What the? You just ran git push.
Oh, username. It's asking for the username. The flip.
It's not right either. Hold on. Let me see.
See what my AWS credentials are. Sorry.
Oops. Mine actually did bomb too. Yeah.
You want to share your screen?
One thing, I'm just trying to fix it. Hold on. I think I see what it is. I see something that
Change the credential helper. Maybe.
So where it says credential helper, and then
line 10 in the git config. Yeah, if you just change your setup to say like $@ right?
Right, that's what it's supposed to say.
Instead of the.
But I don't know how to get that in the setup script. Let me see. Yeah, that works. But getting that in, because if you
you actually have that in the setup script.
Right, so I think you have to escape that.
Escape
somehow,
it, yeah, right.
Which is just a backslash before the.
Exactly, I think. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna keep running the old setup here. So that's the last thing in serverless setup, right?
Yeah.
So now onto
The hosting.
the hosting.
There you go. Perfect.
Huge.
Notice, wait, I don't know where it is. Oh wait, is it still running?
Yeah.
I just have the path wrong.
Oh yeah.
What file is that? That's
Environment should just be that's hosting setup
hosting
that sh
hosting setup.sh.
scripts.
So where it says
cd dir dot cd dot serverless. So it should be cd dot.
project
Service.
home. You got to whack the last dash off the home. I think that's
And then
it.
17 would be right. Because I'm like dot. Is that in amplify?
Actually,
Is there?
if you just change, wait a minute. I think we're looking at two different files here.
I'm looking at hosting setup.
Yeah, and then if you just change instead of cd dir, just change it to cd project home / serverless. Actually, I don't even know why. Oh yeah, wait. I don't even know why we're changing. That's not even necessary.
To change into that directory.
No, that's not necessary.
So nix that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no reason to do that. The only actually there is one reason. So line 20, instead of just being dir, just change that to project home, and then / and I think it should be serverless / scripts. / script / okay, I see why I did dir. Oh, but you don't
Are
even.
dir and project home the exact same thing?
No, dir is
No, dir is the directory of the script.
Yeah, you don't even need to change that. That's fine. You don't need to change that. Dir is the directory of the script's running. That should be 100% fine.
And then so we can still just get rid of the cd into the project home serverless, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then change nothing. Okay. Okay.
Sounding good over here, man. Go girl, Snoops.
This is React Native it's working on right now, right?
Yep. Actually, it looks like it's finished React Native. It's on to React now. The last leg of the journey.
An unexpected journey. Aren't they making a Lord of the Rings TV show?
Yeah.
What channel is that going to be on?
Prime TV.
Oh, no way. It's Amazon?
Yeah, and apparently it's supposed to be set in the time of like Numenor, which is like
Is that Silmarillion era?
it is, but Silmarillion's a long time. It's like toward the end of the Silmarillion where
Okay.
Sauron has devised his plan to trick them into creating the rings, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
That Sonic movie looks awful.
Awfully good. How did that get greenlit?
I don't know.
How is that not going to lose millions and millions of dollars?
I don't know. It's crazy. All right. Well, that ran. So now we just got to do the adding a team member.
Okay.
So go back to the README. And so basically all you have to do is do AWS IAM list groups. Down adding a team member. You just got to do that. And so
realistically,
so we're going to pretend that the environment you just set up is the base stage. So find your just search for BTS, whatever the name of the project was, BTS 4, whatever it was.
Oh my gosh.
No, actually, I would just clear that whole thing.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the group you created, right? So you want to add me to that group. So the next command is how to do that. And my name is just Cody. So
AWS IAM add user to group. AWS. Oh, it's right there. To group name that username Cody.
Yep. And boom goes the dynamite. Okay, so of course.
What is the limit now? Because I had that
10,
the other day too.
10. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that's so nuts.
That is so annoying. Let me just. I'm gonna log into my screen is. I'm gonna log into the console and remove myself from a group.
I wonder why they do that.
I'm not sure. It makes no sense why. And it's a hard limit too. You can't even write to support and have them remove that limit, which is just. I mean, it's just wonderful.
Is the workaround just to like continually delete groups and stuff, or have multiple users?
The workaround is to just delete groups, man. Or not delete groups, but
delete memberships.
Yeah, leave the group that you don't need at the moment, and then add yourself back when you do need to be in there. It's dumb. I mean, obviously, we're going through a vast amount of types of things here, so it's not kind of a real world situation. But let me let me leave a group here. I'll leave. I don't think I need to be in trash dev admins.
That's the one group you do need to be in.
Okay, so go ahead and run that again.
Amazon paid $250 million for the Lord of the Rings rights. Okay, so that might have worked.
All right, so let me just see. And I am in that group. So the next step in there is so basically it says that I need to add this to my git config. Basically, the step 3, I need to add that to my base git config so I can access the repository. Yep. So I'm just going to do that on my screen right now.
Do you want to share your screen? Because this is more.
Yeah.
This is more you taking over.
Let me do that. Share screen application window. So basically, what you have to do is you have to. And then basically I have to add this new path in here. So the project name was BTS 4. Is that what it was?
Yep.
BTS 4, and then
oh, whoops, sorry. I'm
the base stage is Dairy. I'll just add that there. And then again, the Oh, and I have to add this credential. Excuse me. I have to add this. Excuse me. This profile. So I'm going to open up.
Except not share your screen, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to open that off on another screen, which you can't see this one. I hope not.
It's your secret screen.
Yeah. So basically, I'm going down here, and I'm going to add another entry. Yes, 4. And I'm going to add. The other thing that I need, I think, is I need the. Go back to your screen. Go back to your not your group. Okay, so what I also need that I forgot is I need the ARN for the role. So look in your
yeah
AWS credentials.
I'll just paste it in chat.
Yeah, just paste it in chat. That's fine. How do I open chat? Okay, there we go. Yep. That's perfect. So then if I open up my code config, and then go down here, same thing. Okay, once I've added that into, I just need to change this to BTS4 and then put how I saved it in my AWS config and credentials file. So then I should be able to serverless, JavaScript serverless, and then I should be able to do a get checkout. No, what is that? Hold on one second. I gotta see what that actually is.
And just to remind folks, this would actually be like BTS4 staging,
Right.
or whatever you choose to be the root branch of stuff, not the actual developer.
That is correct. That is correct. So that's weird. It should be right. Get checkout.
Get clone, right?
Yep. 100%. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to put your profile, maybe, or no? It has the profile in there, right? The helper.
The config. Yeah, it should have done that.
And you have the profile in there as Cody Developer, BTS4 Cody Developer.
Yeah. As Cody Developer, BTS4 Cody Developer.
Right.
And I'm in that group. Let me make sure I'm in that group. Gosh, man.
An error occurred when calling the assume role operation.
Oh wait, I'm not in that group. Oh yes, I am. Attach permissions. Yeah, I should be able to assume that role. Group name, permissions. Assume role. What am I doing wrong here? Let me check my config and credentials file here. Oh. When you pasted the ARN, you posted the group ARN. I need the actual role ARN from your credentials file.
Got it. My bad.
That's right.
Uh,
You're not sharing, so you can just open up your credentials file.
Word. This can be shared.
Yep, that's fine.
The world.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it actually can be shared just fine, but worst case scenario is someone deletes our BTS4 account.
That would be crushed.
There we go. There we go.
Now we're talking. So now you can set a new environment up for yourself.
That's right. Now all I have to do is, yeah, exactly. I go into the new git config and basically set up the base stage. So like,
nope. Yep.
There we go. So I just go in here and basically I wipe out this. Actually, I can just change this right here. So what I would do, yeah. So following the README credential, I just copy this, right? So I would go in here, paste this here. And so we have BTS4, and the base stage would normally be staging, but we're doing dairy right now.
Yep.
So then again, this is my so again, this is the base stage role. So again, this is dairy, and then BTS4.
Except on your machine, wouldn't that be Cody?
Was that
on your machine? Isn't that Cody?
So it is right now, but this is the base stage. So
so this is acting like right.
Exactly.
And then do you have instructions for setting up your repo too?
So it'll do that automatically when you add a file, when you add my environment, it'll automatically add it. You don't have to even do anything because what I'm going to do here is watch.
I mean, in git config though, do you need a remote for Cody and stuff like that?
No, you don't, because the setup script will add that automatically.
Gotcha.
When we add this right here.
You're talking about you run the setup scripts after you do all this?
Exactly. So then,
right
now that that's all done, go back to the README, and then you go to the environment setup, and then you basically do yarn environment setup BTS4 Cody gunnertech.com.
And that's going to create a whole new environment for you to work in.
Just for me, exactly. It gets confusing because we were using your environment as the main stage, which I just don't want to go through the whole thing of creating another.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's it. Then you're all set up. That's it.
Well, we shaved 3.5 hours off our runtime from last live stream.
Yeah, so next time we'll have it down to like an hour.
That's pretty good. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I mean, next, in theory, minus the timeout, this whole process should take 10 minutes.
Which is amazing.
That's what our goal should be, is 10 minutes.
Well, I'd say like next week, let's just do it again.
Yeah.
After the episode. Although wait, you're here for Thursday's live stream? You're peacing out after that?
Oh, that's right. I'll actually probably be on the road for Thursday's live stream because I'm leaving.
We should do it. Maybe we could do it.
We could do it Wednesday.
Wednesday night, maybe, because we got meetings all day Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then we'll run through this whole thing again. Maybe on like an actual project.
And I could probably, the thing is, I could probably script the add team member, which maybe I'll work on between now and then.
Okay.
I can probably add that. I could probably do that.
Sweet.
All right, cool. Well, I will talk to you later.
All right, Solid. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you, man.
Later.